Okay guys, welcome back. We're doing some unboxing of some really crazy rare Kyosho Mini Z's, guys, and if I'm thinking right, this little bad boy here should be totally custom. If this is the right box I'm opening, this should be a custom air job, airbrushing, so basically a paint job that's totally unique. This might be one of the most unique Mini Z's I've got. That's not official. The reason being is that I've never had one that's had airbrushing done on it, in the sense that there should be a picture on here. Should be. Okay. Right. So let's have a look. I'm pretty excited about this one because I've never had one like this before. So underneath all this should be a pretty cool shell. Oh, I didn't know it was mint green. Blow my neck. I thought it was white. Oh wow, I'm impressed. Why did it look white in the pictures? It looked white in the pictures. That's a crazy mint green. Oh my goodness. Wow, that surprised me. I need to take this off. Look at that custom paint job there. It's not a decal, that, guys. Would have been nice to have a little bit on the back. But yeah. So this is, there he is. Put his logo on. CS Design UK. Alright. Wow. So it's carbon fibre on the bonnet. And he's painted that on. How crazy is that? He's obviously pretty good at airbrushing. He did the flip tone paint. So on the Mazda RX-7. Wow. I did not know. I have never seen a mint green. That is a mental colour. That is mental. I'm actually more impressed now that I've seen it. I thought it was just a white Sylvia, but blooming it, man. I am impressed. Happy with that. Wow. There's a few times that some things exceeded my expectations, and that's one of them. So yeah, that is 100% totally unique, and that's paint, that's artwork on that car. That's not a sticker. So, wow. That's all I've got to say. Oh, sorry man, I'm knocking stuff about. Wow. Amazing. Can't wait to see that on a stand. I think I'll have to have a black background so we can see it properly. But yeah, I underhyped that. Oof. You know, I can't believe it looked white. I didn't even know it was green. Blow me out, man. Shocking. Okay, what shall I put with it? Should we go with, let's have a look at this little bad boy here. Another package here, nothing amazing in here. This was a bundle that I bought. Money was going to charity. So, let's get it open. So, nothing amazing. I've got, if I'm thinking correctly, it's a Ferrari Modena, 360 Modena, I think. But there was a lot of bits and bobs that were coming with it. And the money, I think 10% is going to charity, so I thought, you know what? You can never give enough charity, can you? So, right, let's have a look. Ooh, you're not locked in very well. Okay, so these are the bits and bobs that came with it. So let's have a look at the bits and bobs. I'm not going to take them all out, guys. We're going to be here a long time if I do. But some of the reasons why I bought this is you had metallic, so the alloy wheels, and they're quite nice. Not really had that. It's not bronze. It's something else, man. It's not black. Is it like it's gun? It must be gunmetal. Nice though. And there's another set alloy again. And I think there's a set of white wheels. Okay, that's for your wheels. I don't use that size. Should be a new motor in here. don't fall. Yep. And what else is there? Other motors. There's oil for lubing your ball diff. Splitters, motor mount. There's the white wheels. Didn't really have... Oh, they drift. Hope they are. No, I don't think they are. Just not used very much. Come on, you. Yeah. So I didn't want to have to tear up one of my cars that's been put away. But yeah, pretty cool. Loads of motors in there. So yeah, kind of went with the spares. I could even sell some of them off if you didn't want them. This guy doesn't look like he's locked in there very well. Right. So Ferrari 360 Modena. Alright. And I don't know why it's called the Hot Wheels racing version. Surprising to me. I've got it in black. I have got one like this as well that's kind of got racing stripes on it. So, yeah, I mean, nothing amazing, but has become rare. There are scuffs on the car. But, yeah. Can't get over that car. Oh man, there's been a few times where I've unboxed something and I have been just taken aback. And, whoa, that is bad. Anyhow, check it out on the stand, and I'm so glad I got that. Get subscribed, get notified. This is nothing, there's more to come. Okay guys, and my shock, happily surprised RC find. As I've mentioned guys, I didn't realise it was in such a green colour. That's pretty unique in itself. I mean, you do get the white Sylvia with the carbon fibre bonnet, which I've had, and I thought this was going to be the same, so I'll just show you. This is the one that you get. So that's the carbon fibre one with the GT wing on the back, but that is just eclipsing this little bad boy. I mean, I liked this, but you know, after seeing that machine over there, woo! My loyalties have switched. So, loving it. With them black wheels, just looking totally awesome, guys. And it's just nice to know that, you know what, no one else has got that car. No one else has got that car. That's just a one-off. That colour's a one-off. The airbrushing that was used is not a decal. It's a proper paint job. But yeah, it's nice to know. And that's nice to know. Even though in this particular series, I have found my rarest Mini Z ever. So the Skyline R35, which is the Paris race version one, that's officially the rarest Mini Z I've ever had. And only 40 of them have been made. I've got number 21. But I think I was more happily surprised on this find, because this is one of one. And it's a decent job. Usually what you find is when people do their own custom jobs, they're not very professional, and in line with the auto scale cars, it's not doing justice. I'm impressed with that. I am impressed. And I want to try it out on different backgrounds. So I've got it on black at the moment. Might just try it out on the white background to have a look at towards the end. So yeah, really I'm happy about that. So just the specs on the car, guys. The actual body itself, the car, is based on the Nissan Silvia S15 with the GT rear wing that I love. Carbon hood, so carbon fibre hood. 90mm wheelbase. It's for the all-wheel drive cars, and it's got 1 millimeter narrow and 1mm rear narrow on the back, on the rear wheels as well. So yeah, and I've talked about this before. I don't really want to go too in depth, guys, about things I've already mentioned with these cars, but you know, beautiful little machine. Sylvia is, let's talk about the specs first. So Sylvia basically is a scientific genus term assigned to a class of birds, and it could be linked to the Nissan Bluebird This car was boasting 250 horsepower, and it had the SR20 DET engine, and that had the ball bearing turbocharger upgrade on it. So there was also another version that was 165 horsepower, and that was the non-turbo motor that they did. So the actual styling was in line with modern car design trends, and the body dimensions were reduced from the previous generation so that it would comply with Japanese government compact class, which had an effect on sales of the previous model. Alright, okay. So there's an S-Spec and a Spec R. So the Spec S and Spec R models offering the aero variant with the large rear wing and side skirts, which you can see there, guys. These were mainly sold in Japan, Australia and New Zealand. Saying that, in the UK I've never really seen many of them turbo versions of the Silvia. Not really. So yeah, the FM platform, Nissan's worldwide sports car platform, is now the FM platform, which underpins the current Fairlady Z350. So let's have a look. Any specs on? Alright, this car's enjoyed success in the sport, having won 7 D1 Grand Prix X championships with 5 different drivers, and they've been really successfully in all Japan Grand Touring Car Championships, now the Super GT. So yep, it's been a bit of a golden boy. But yeah, nice little machine, guys. So yeah, I mean, I've got quite a few of the Silvias anyway, guys, but that little baby's done it. I would have liked maybe a bit of decals on the roof and maybe a little bit on the front and the back. Not overkill, just to kind of carry on the theme that's on the side of the car. But I'm going to do a vid of my favourite top 10 one-off Mini Zs. That bad boy will be probably in the top 5 easily. Love it, love that. And stay tuned, because I'm looking to get into more of the custom side of things, but the good looking stuff. And let's just have a look at it with the white background. Sorry guys, I'm going to take this away and let's just see, does that look better on the white background? I thought black, because I've noticed white sometimes doesn't give volume to the actual contours of the colours of the car and the shape sometimes when you've got a light coloured car on the stand. So tell me what you think. The green has shown up, but I think black would have brought the colour out a bit more. Okay, moving on. That's another one. I can count on one hand all the Mini Zs that I have wanted to just leave on the stand. And that is one of them. Definitely could just leave that on the stand. I'm that happy with it, that impressed with it. Okay, let's move on, guys. Time waits for no man. Let's go. Get ready for the next vid. Okay, guys, so here we've got the Ferrari 360 Modena, and this one's in silver. Supposedly hard to get hold of in silver, but yep. So this was first released in March 2002. It's supposedly quite rare. It's the rear motor mount, and it's got a 94mm wheelbase, which is L, and the 0 offset on the front or the rears, and it's sporting the 5-spoke silver wheels. It's supposed to be a popular car on the tracks, and this car was built as a 2-seater sports car, built by Ferrari 1999 to 2005. It succeeded the Ferrari F355 and was replaced by the Ferrari 430. It's a mid-engined rear-wheel drive V8 powered coupe. So the whole heaps of specs, guys. They partnered up with Alcoa, and they made an entirely all new aluminium space frame chassis that was 40% stiffer than that from the F355, and they utilised steel, and the design was 28% lighter despite a 10% increase in overall dimensions. So yep, so this was a V8 engine, guys, and I've always felt the front looked like a Porsche. The back, obviously you've got the trademark twin lights, but yeah, this, the F430, just seemed too Porsche-like from the front. So yeah, the engine was a V8 engine, 3.6 litre capacitor, and had a flat plane crankshaft, titanium connecting rods, and generated 400 brake horsepower. And yep, here let's get to the nitty gritty. So 0 to 62 miles an hour, it would accelerate in originally 4.6 seconds, but it improved to 4.3 seconds. So they also released a 360 Spider version of this car as well. And that had ceramic brakes, like that from the Enzo, tracked tuned suspension, aerodynamic gains, weight reduction, power improvements, and revised gearbox software among its track focus brief. I wonder how many of these were made. Doesn't really mention much about the price or about how many were made, so yeah. Alrighty. No, not really, guys. But that box had Hot Wheels on it, so I don't know if Mini Z did a collab with Hot Wheels, because it had a Hot Wheels sticker on the actual box, which I was a bit surprised at. But yeah, I mean, it's nothing totally amazing, guys, but still worth having in the collection, and later on I may add it into some of the street race vids, so stay tuned for that. Guys, get notified, you don't want to miss out, there's some crazy stuff to come. Don't miss out. Mosse 5, 7, 3, 4. Catch you in the next one.